You know, in some worlds, your entire life, your whole worth is boiled down to a single rank, a letter grade that defines you. Well, today, we're talking about the day someone didn't just break the curve, he shattered the entire scale. This is the story of how one man's quiet arrival completely upended the balance of power.
And I'm not just asking to be dramatic. This is the question that everyone, and I mean everyone, is about to be forced to answer. Because when the guy everyone wrote off as the weakest suddenly becomes one of the strongest beings on the planet, well, let's just say the old rulebook gets thrown out the window. So let's set the scene. We're outside the Hunters Association headquarters, and it is an absolute madhouse. It's a total powder keg. You can feel the static in the air from all the cameras, all the reporters, all the guild elites just waiting. The most powerful people in the country are all packed into one place.
And we're talking about the big three: White Tiger, Hunters, and Reaper. Now, these guys are not friends. They are sharks, constantly fighting over talent, territory, you name it. So for them to all show up together, yeah, that tells you something huge, something unprecedented is about to go down.
The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. As one of the guildmasters says right there, trying to recruit a new S-rank hunter isn't just a signing bonus and a handshake. No, it's basically a declaration of war. Every single guild is desperate for that edge, and they will do anything to get it.
And right in the middle of this whole storm is the guy everyone thinks is the star of the show, Man-Sung Lee. He's a famous actor who just happened to awaken as a hunter, and boy, is he playing it up for the cameras, acting all noble like he's answering some grand destiny. But if you pull back the curtain on all that celebrity charm, you find something way, way more cynical going on. Publicly, he's talking about bravery and destiny. Privately, he's just trying to use a 2-year hunter contract to make everyone forget about his latest scandal. This isn't about saving the world, it's a PR move. But while the actor is showboating for the press, this lone figure tries to just slip by, totally unnoticed. This is Sung Jin-Woo, and he's not here for the cameras. He's here to change everything. Security tries to shove him aside, like he's nobody. But then, the chairman of the entire Hunters Association, Go Gun-hee himself, steps in. And with that one line, the whole script gets flipped. The cameras swing around, the talking stops, and everyone suddenly realizes the main event isn't the guy on stage, it's the quiet guy walking right past him. Okay, now we're inside, and the air is just electric. Those bickering guildmasters, they're dead silent now, brought here personally by the chairman. See, he had a hunch this was coming. He knew the world was about to get a serious reality check.
The chairman, trying to get a handle on just what he's looking at, asks Jin-Woo for a demonstration. So Jin-Woo summons a single, terrifying shadow soldier. The chairman asks, "Is that it?" And Jin-Woo's quiet little reply lands like a nuke. "I can summon around 100 more."
100. Think about that. Not 100. Guys. 100 elite-level monsters, all loyal to him. The magical pressure from just that statement is so intense, it literally forces the other S-ranks in the room to their knees. This isn't just a new hunter. This is a whole new category of power. And to really get how big a deal this is, you have to understand how mind-bogglingly rare S-ranks are. They're not just strong, they're walking miracles. The last time a new one popped up was 2 whole years ago. Today, the world just got its 10th. So what does it actually mean to be an S-rank? It means your power is literally off the charts. The machines they use to measure this stuff just break when they get near you. You're not a person anymore, you're a national asset, a living weapon of mass destruction. And now, that's Jin-Woo. The second his new S-rank ID card is printed, the room just erupts. These super dignified guildmasters, they're practically climbing over each other, throwing insane amounts of money and promises at Jin-Woo. It's a feeding frenzy, and he's the prize.
And look, this is how it's always worked. It's the playbook. You get ranked S, you sign a massive contract with a top guild, and you spend the rest of your life as a living legend, drowning in fame and money. It's the dream. It's the only path. But here's the thing. Jin-Woo isn't interested in their path. He's got his own. And to the absolute shock of the most powerful people in the entire country, he just casually waves them all off. "Sorry guys, but I got some errands to run." And with that, he just leaves.
A total clean sweep. Every guild, every blank check, every promise of glory, nope, rejected. He's not for sale. He's not a weapon for them to aim. He's his own force. And that idea is so alien in this world, it leaves everyone completely stunned. The entire power structure is suddenly in question.
So you have to be asking, why? Why walk away from all that? Because for Jin-Woo, becoming an S rank was never the finish line. It was just the starting pistol. He's on a personal quest, and it's something that can't be bought or put in a guild contract.
And he does not waste a single second. He immediately uses his new clout to get the gear he needs to survive where he's going next, a literal hellscape. He even recruits a loyal sidekick, Jin-Ho, to help him manage his raids. This guy isn't just powerful, he's a planner.
And this is his next objective, the Demon's Castle. His goal is to take down the demon monarch Verone, and the reward for doing it? A mysterious, game-changing skill called Shadow Exchange. This is a power that can make him more than just a hunter. It could make him something else entirely.
So he's shattered the system, he's rejected the rules, and he's blazing his own trail. He's one of the strongest people alive. But as we speak, his own shadows, the ones he sent ahead into that very dungeon, are being ripped to shreds by something we can't even see. Which leaves us with one terrifying question. What happens when a new god runs into a monster that might be even stronger?